What's going on, everyone? The SEC championship game just got over, and man, was it fun to watch. Alabama gets the victory over the #1 Georgia Bulldogs by a score of 27-24. Woo, what a game it was. And down goes the back-to-back national champions. Oh, so sad. But listen, Georgia, really, if you look back, there's a couple of plays in this game that you go, oh, just costly for them. The fumble by Carson Beck deep in his own territory, that comes back, that really hurt you. The 4th and 4, Isaiah Bond with a nice catch. Was it a catch? It wasn't reviewed. I thought Georgia really could have called a timeout, maybe gave time for the referees to look at it, but they didn't. Alabama, smart thing, especially with Nick Saban, he's got his team prepared. I feel like they were the better coach team, especially Alabama. They got to the line quick, hurried up and ran a play, and they ended up getting a touchdown. I feel like that was a big, 10-point swing, possibly. So, just plays in this game where it's like, ooh, Georgia really just hurt themselves. The 50-yard field goal attempt, which would have been probably a 45-yard field goal attempt, but the penalty pushed it back, made it 50 yards, clanked off the right upright. So there's things in this that's just attention to detail, just things that, Georgia over the previous couple years, maybe they were better at. But this game, Alabama was the better coach team. They were the better team in general. Both quarterbacks were inconsistent at times, but whenever it came down to it, Jalen Monroe had the ball in his hands, and he used his legs, his best attribute. Man, I'm telling you, whenever this guy gets a full head of steam, look out. And the first play, whenever they got it, 2:52 left in the ball game. Georgia had 2 timeouts. Jalen Monroe left side. I mean, this dude can absolutely run. And, he's built like a Mack truck. And he's hard to bring down. But the smart thing he did, stayed in bounds, kept the clock going. And Georgia had to burn their 2 timeouts. And Milroe and Alabama just ran out the clock. And, they won this game. Georgia had the mistakes. The one turnover loomed large. But it was a fun game. The trenches were fun to see. I mean, just the defensive line, offensive line getting after each other, that was fun to watch. I mean, tough sledding. These guys couldn't run. The running backs for both teams. Both these teams love to run the ball. And both teams averaged under 3 yards per carry. I mean, absolutely insane. If you love defense, this was a game that you like to see. But the player of the game for me was Isaiah Bond. Whenever it came down to it, whenever the Alabama needed a play, they went to this guy. Isaiah Bond, man, he's just fun to watch. Kind of reminds you of like a Jalen Waddle kind of type. So, but it's going to be interesting now to see, what does the CFP do? Alabama upset the #1, or now previous #1 Georgia Bulldogs. Woof. But what happens now? Is Texas now going to be slated into there? FSU hasn't played yet. Waiting on that game. Michigan, Iowa. We think Michigan's going to win that one. Iowa just can't score. But it's chaos right now, and I'm here for it. I love it. Let's see what happens. But, hey, guys, as always, I appreciate y'all watching this channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great one.